Hey guys, it's the Macintosh guy and I'm back again with a brand new video. Now we're going to be looking at watchOS 10 Beta 1. So sit back, relax and enjoy this one. So if we look straight into it, if I tap the screen you'll see one of the new wallpapers. Let me just get my camera to focus. And you can tell it definitely looks a bit different than it used to before. Now if we switch over, this is the new Snoopy watch face as well. So you get a cool animation of Snoopy. I love this watch face, and this is the one I actually will be using going forward. Now I've installed watchOS 10 Beta 1 on my Series 8 Apple Watch. As you can tell, it's a stainless steel version. But yeah, guys, look at this. The always on display Snoopy just looks incredible. I think this is one of the best watch faces that Apple have made. Alongside the there you go, alongside the palette one. So yeah, these are the two new watch faces. We should expect more watch faces nearer to the end of watchOS 10 beta stage. So if we also come across and start swindling, so another couple of new interesting features that Apple have brought across is if the digital crown now acts as your widget access on the watch, so you can see some other widgets. Now I couldn't get any of my custom app widgets, so when I say custom apps I meant like third-party apps. So Carrot, I couldn't bring any of the widgets across even though I've got it installed on my phone. Yeah, just none of the third-party watch face apps would show up, but it works. I mean, it works a bit odd because you can tell the weather and stuff is not loading properly, but it's a beta. I'm not expecting it to be working flawlessly, especially as a beta 1, but yeah, it's pretty nice. I think it actually looks really nice and sleek. I wish this itself was a watch face individually. We all know in the past there was a Siri watch face which had a very similar interface, but I like that they've brought it all within here. I think it looks really nice and sleek. Now you guys must be wondering, well, how can I access my apps? And it's very easy. You just click on the digital crown and now you get a new watch interface in terms of how to access your apps. Before you used to have like a pyramid type of thing. Now you don't get that. You don't get the ability to scroll in and out anymore as you used to before. But you have like a long pathway type of interface that you just use the digital crown for, to be able to access any applications that you would like. So if I click on the crown again, it will take us back to our watch face. Now, one of the other additional features that they've had is obviously you've got your normal way of accessing your notification center, but you can't access your control center anymore when you swipe down from up. It'll obviously bring up the new widgets. So how can I access my control center? Well, very simple. You just press on the side button and it will bring up the control center. And you can see it looks pretty much the same, but it matches the background that it has. It still looks very nice and sleek in my opinion. But yeah, this is how you access the control center. So another feature, or really a change I've noticed, is in the Workouts app. So you can see that there's now green backgrounds that are now added compared to what was on watchOS 9 and the earlier versions of watchOS. And you will also see a new cycling option that will show up, and multi-sport options as well. So it's really nice to see that we're seeing more options being available on the Workout app. I really love using the Workout app when I'm out for my runs, when I'm out for playing football, when I'm out doing other things. So yeah, this is great to see that they're adding more and more workouts into this. The other additional feature we saw was on the Mindfulness app. As you can also reflect your state of mind. You can of course reflect as well, where it allows you to log pretty much how you're feeling, which is good. Again, as I mentioned in my iOS 17 video, that mental health is a very important thing, so it's good to see that Apple is introducing that into their applications, and just ensuring that everyone is looking after themselves and seeking help when they need to seek help. But But yeah, that was some of the additions that they did on the apps. There's just another one I wanted to show you was the weather app. You can now see it utilizes actually more of the screen. God knows what Apple actually really meant by that, but I think this is a bug. It doesn't obviously show anything, which is odd. But yeah, that was another app that shows you how it's making use of the screen real estate. I mean, in terms of snappiness, it's quick, it's fluid. For a beta, I'm very surprised that it's actually this responsive. Usually betas are quite buggy, it's very quick. Zero issues so far I've really come across. Battery life seems to be quite decent as well for the day I've been trying it for, or 2 days I guess now. Yeah, I think it's actually quite stable for a beta, but as I mentioned, guys, as a developer beta, if you can see bugs, you can see bugs, you can see battery life being decreased, you can see battery life being decreased. It's a beta at the end of the day. So just bear that in mind. Don't go installing this on your main device. I did not install this on my main device. My Ultra is staying away from the beta until it gets to around the 1 month mark. But yeah, guys, just very quick and simple, watchOS 10. Other changes that Apple have done are more in line with what developers will need to bring in, which is obviously the implementation with VROS, because that's going to be integrated with that quite nicely. We're going to be seeing the inclusion of better UI for Apple Watch, which is really great to see. I'm also a bit disappointed that Apple still don't allow watch faces to be available, that other people can make, like third-party watch faces and stuff, which, you know, it's one of the harsh realities. I would have thought with the 10th anniversary of watchOS, they would do something incredible, but I like how they're going this year with their OS updates. It's bug fixes more than anything, which is a great focus to see by Apple after a long time of buggy OSs all around. That was watchOS 10, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.